Senator Bernie Sanders vowing to stay in the race for now.
Next Tuesday, in a few days, here in Washington, you will be having the very last primary of the Democratic nominating process. It would be extraordinary if the people of Washington, our nation's capital, stood up and told the world that they are ready to lead this country into a political revolution.
We'll see what happens. Bernie won't be staying for long, though, so what happens next?
Let's talk to former Speaker of the House, former Republican presidential candidate 4 years ago, and a Fox News contributor, a fellow by the name of Newt Gingrich. Newt, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I don't think anybody was surprised that the President of the United States endorsed Hillary Clinton yesterday. Got a question for you, though. We had Judge Napolitano on yesterday, and he said, given the fact that the President is the chief law enforcement officer for the United States of America, and you got Hillary Clinton under criminal investigation on 2 counts by the FBI, is that a conflict of interest for him to go ahead and endorse her while they're eyeballing her?
Well, you know, I thought it was very odd yesterday that about an hour after the president released his endorsement video, the press secretary of the president said it's actually a criminal investigation by the FBI. And I don't know if they've walked that back since then. But, you know, criminal investigation is pretty strong language coming from the president's press secretary. And I thought, what a cleverly Machiavellian step by Obama. I'm really for Hillary. I don't know why my press secretary said criminal investigation. Yeah. And, you know, if she gets indicted, I did the best I could. Not my fault she's indicted.
Wow. Well, that's a very interesting, or he just said it mistakenly, but he hadn't made that mistake prior. Newt, also 2 things emerged. Possibly contained in some of her emails the name of a CIA agent. We've been down that road before. Also, different drone strikes and targets in an email that was on her private server. How significant?
Well, that's significant, but more significant this morning is a story which I think is ABC News, that Clinton, in effect, sold a seat on a nuclear weapons advisory group to a financier from Chicago who had no technical knowledge. He was appointed to a group which has some of the most sensitive secrets because it looks at questions like Pakistan, North Korea, Russia, and it's very clear that this was just pure corruption. This was cash for a seat on a board. The guy wanted something prestigious. She thought, what the heck, just because it has some of our biggest secrets, you know, I trust him, why don't you trust him? The story ABC has is pretty startling, and the internal memos of the State Department in response to this are amazing, in which all the professionals are saying, I don't know why he's on the board. I mean, he shouldn't be there.
That is huge. This is why a lot of people they liked Bernie Sanders, and he hasn't dropped out yet. But people are supporting him because they don't trust Hillary Clinton. Her trustworthiness, if you look at the polls, it's really bad at this point. So where are all those folks that were going to vote for Bernie if he does drop out? Who are they going to vote for now?
Well, first of all, if I were Bernie, and I think this is what he's doing, why should he drop out before the FBI drops out? I mean, as long as the FBI's in the game, he might as well stay around at least to the convention.
Maybe he will.
And I think that's what he may do, just say, yeah, I'm going to be a candidate all the way to the convention. Yeah. I also think, I noticed this in the Fox News poll, that Trump had been up a fair amount. Now he's down by 3. But the interesting thing is she didn't move at all. He moved back and forth. She's been at 42. Now, I think as more scandals come out, she will drop from 42 into the high 30s. It's pretty hard to get a major party candidate below 38 or 39, but I think she's going to work at it. And this newest nuclear weapons scandal is just one more example. Right. So I think Hillary has this huge headwind that people know that she's dishonest. The numbers are staggering. 64% of independents think she's dishonest. 57% of the country thinks she endangered national security. I mean, these are big numbers, and she can attack Donald Trump as a personality all she wants. You know, she has no weapon comparable to what we're learning about her.
And that's one of the reasons why Monday is going to be Scandal Monday for Donald Trump when he talks about all the scandals surrounding the Clintons. Newt Gingrich, thank you very much for joining us.
Good to be with you.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks.